Hi everybody, welcome to Midwest Imagery. Previously we were learning how to meter for exposure and set our controls as well as control the depth of field in the shot. I also mentioned that there were two ways I was going to show you how to do this exercise. There was the easy way and there's the other easy way. And today I'm going to show you the other easy way. And this involves using a program mode on your camera called aperture priority. And to get there, we just change our mode dial from M to A. And now we're in aperture priority. Everything else stays the same. Our ISO is at 100. Our items are still set up on our diagonal across the plane of our axis. We focused on the middle item and turned our autofocus off. Now I told you that I was going to show you two ways, the easy way and the other easy way. Here's the other easy way. So right now we're in manual mode and we're having to change a shutter and an aperture on my camera. So this time we're going to go over here to my mode dial, which is just a button on this camera. And when I press that, I'm going to spin my shutter speed button until I get to the letter A. And that stands for aperture priority. And aperture priority means that we just have to select the aperture. And if you have a camera that only has a single dial on the back of it, then this now becomes your aperture button. I have two dials, so my aperture dial is still the aperture dial. And what I'm going to do is switch her back to 2.8. Now watch what happens to the meter when I change my dial. That's right, nothing. Because the camera is doing the rest for us. We set the ISO initially, and now all we have to do is change the aperture in aperture priority, and the camera will set the shutter speed for us. So let's see what happens here. Make that shot. Nice and shallow. Look at how isolated that center battery is. Change my aperture. Make the shot. Seeing a bit more focus. Shot. Change my aperture. You can see the depth of field increasing. To f11. To f16. And to f22. Which gives us a really deep depth of field. Here's the 2.8 shot, shallow depth of field, and the f22 shot with a greater depth of field. So that's pretty much the easy way, and if I'm being honest, I'm going to say that this easy way is a little bit easier than the other easy way. And that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.